We really wanted to start with some colors that we were familiar with.
So it was a versatile ink that we loved. Hello everyone, my name is Tasnim Ahmed and I am one of the co-founders of Altenew.
Hi, my name is Jen Raza and I am the other co-founder of Altenew. Today we wanted to teach you a little bit more about our pigment inks. Now we have a lot of dye inks in our collection and you might be familiar with these already. Dye inks do what they sound like they do. They actually dye the paper and that color sinks in and saturates into the cardstock that you're using. Pigment inks, however, stay more on the surface and they do take a little bit more time to dry, but the result is so rich and beautiful. The colors are long lasting. You do want a heat set in between if you're going to be layering, but you have so many more options for the different surfaces that you can stamp on. And there's a lot of ways that you can utilize these pigment inks in your craft room every day.
My favorite way to use these inks are with stencils. I love using a blending brush and stenciling through with these inks. I love that it gives you a very vibrant and creamy texture, and it's very easy to do because all you need is a very little bit of ink, and it just goes on very smoothly and beautifully with very little effort. You have to try it. So Lydia on our team likes to stamp on fabric, especially on little children's clothes or the dolls she makes. And she told us how she loves the pigment inks that she uses for fabric, and Altenew should be carrying some pigment inks. So we looked into different kinds of inks, especially the ones that will work with fabric or any other multi-purpose surfaces. And we found this particular ink that we really love for a lot of the reasons. So one of them being that it works on different kind of porous surfaces, for example wood, fabric, also paper. And the only difference is that you have to heat set it so it stays permanent. And if you don't heat set it, if you want to like watercolor with it, you can also do that. So that was kind of great. So it was a versatile ink that we loved. And specifically pigment ink, we learned that a lot of times pigment inks are more stable than dye inks, and we wanted to include that into our line of inks.
A lot of work and testing behind the scenes to bring the best pigment inks to your craft room. We really wanted to start with some colors that we were familiar with so that these would seamlessly fit in with the Altenew color families. So that's where we started. We took some of our favorite, most popular color families and we figured out the best way to bring them to you in pigment ink form. Some of you may already know that second to paper crafting, my favorite other hobby is sewing. And it's so great to be able to combine my two hobbies together, and I could take my favorite stamps, use these pigment inks, and I can stamp onto fabric to create beautiful designs in clothing and really customize whatever it is that I'm creating. I also love giving gifts such as customized napkins and baby gifts that have been stamped on using our pigment inks. It's such a fun technique to try.
I love seeing what other people use these inks for. One time I noticed a picture where someone posted some masks that they had hand stamped with some of our layering stamps. It was absolutely gorgeous, and I just wanted to run to my craft room and use these pigment inks.
I love seeing the amazing things that our design team and customers create using any of our products, but especially the ways that they find to use our pigment inks. I really like when they stamp on dark cardstock because the result is so unique, and that's something that you can't do with a lot of other types of inks, dye inks included. So just being able to see people stretch their creativity and find new and innovative ways to use our products is just so much fun. Can't wait to see how you use these inks in your craft room. Happy crafting! Bye! collectors, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching.